Okay, we are going to be looking at the concept opportunity cost. Many students have been asking me, say, I don't understand the concept of opportunity cost. Now I'm going to be putting up a video for that. First of all, the definition of opportunity cost, or what do you understand by opportunity cost? First of all, opportunity cost refers to the next best forgone alternative. That is, after choice has been made, what is left out is known as opportunity cost. Let's take an example of a student who is going to school, a student who is preparing for an academic year, let's say an academic year 2022, will be entering school. Now, a student has to buy something like bag, book, he has to buy shoes, he has to buy, let's say, pen. Now, the most pressing need will be his choice that he's going to make. Now, let's say, for example, a child will need, let's say, books. The child will need books, and the child will need a pen. And when he has selected a pen, a book, and let's say a bag, and then he left out shoe, he didn't buy shoe. What is the opportunity cost there? The opportunity cost there is the shoe, because it's the next best forgone alternative. That is, after he has made his choice, what is left out is the opportunity cost. That means he has made up, he has selected from the list of unsatisfied ones, and that is from the most pressing, and what is left there is known as what? Opportunity cost. Now, I would like us to explain the concept of opportunity cost in the production possibility curve and production possibility boundary, or the production possibility frontier. Now, this is in production possibility curve. Now, how can the concept of opportunity cost be demonstrated? Let's say, for example, a student who would like to use his time. Now, he can either use his time to do what? To play, and he can as well use his time to do what? To work. Now, how can we see the concept of opportunity cost in this student? Now, here we always have a zero in all our production possibility curves. And here we have the top. If this student decides only to play, he will be working at this level. That is, he will use this number of play and he will do nothing for work. And if this student decides only to work, the opportunity cost, that is, he will work at this level, and then he will do nothing for play. But if this student, let's say, for example, in a straight line PPC of this nature, and this student decided to, let's say, the student decided to do what? To do play and to do work. The student decided to do what? Let's say here we call it X, Y, and here we call it, let's say, Z, O. Now, if this student decides to do this number of play from year to year, you see that this student is going to give up this number of play for this number of work. That is, the student have forgo this number for play and increase and did for this. That is, he did work on this from OX and he forgo from ZO. Now, how can the concept of opportunity cost be explained in the PPC curve, that is the concave line, the concave PPC? Now, let's say a country produces capital and consumers good. Now, these are 0. Let's put here 100, and here we put 90. If this country use all his resources in the production of capital good, then he will do nothing. That is, he's using all his resources from year to year in the production of capital good. Then he will produce nothing for consumers good. But if this country use his resources in the production of what? Of consumers good, from 0 to 90, he will do nothing for the production of what? Capital good. Now let's demonstrate it. Let's draw a concave line of this nature. Now let's say the country used this number of resources in the production of capital goods. You see that he is going to do what? He is going to forgo this number of what? Of consumer goods. He is going to forgo this number of consumer goods to produce this number of capital goods. And for example, for a different example, let's say this country was producing a bit, let's say it was producing more of consumer goods. He's producing this number of consumer goods. If this country wishes to produce up to this extent number of consumer goods, he has to forgo what? This number of capital goods. So you can see that the concept of opportunity cost is being explained in the production possibility curve, and it can also be explained as a number as students who are going to school. Well, thank you viewers very much for watching our video on Benjamin Academics. I hope that you comment for our, let's say you criticize if you see need be, and then you can also tell us what you see that or what you think about the video. And don't forget to watch our subsequent videos where we are going to be putting on things on the PPC itself and other. Thank you.